if G5 is kind of a sequel to G4, the fact is that both series are quite different from each other. And some of these changes you didn't even notice, like the existence of an Licorn city or the new magic that Earth ponies use. Do you want to know more about it? So tag along. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie, and since the first trailer of the movie from 2021, I noticed right away that cutie marks are minuscule compared to G4's cutie marks. Like, you could see from distance that the pony's special mark, since it covered a large portion of their backs, you know? But now they are really tiny and simple. Another thing that also changed in them is that they are now on only one side of their flanks, and not on both sides like in G4. I don't know if it was a design choice or to differentiate both generations, or if it was just to simplify the toy making. Maybe it's nostalgia talking, but I don't know. Really, I don't really like these changes. Did you like them? Anarchy in the pony world. Did someone notice that there's no supreme governor in this new generation? Like, we don't have a princess nor a queen that protects and educates pony like Celestia or Twilight. Instead, we have Queen Heaven that commands all of Zephyr Heights. Besides that, we don't have any pony of authority. And the reason for that is quite simple: separate nations. Even with the differences, Equestria was quite a unite nation, mainly after the creation of the School of Friendship by Twilight. But in this new gen, we know that Opaline managed to break the ponies' union. But then we have another question: where is the School of Friendship? If Twilight School was so innovative for all creatures in Equestria, how did ponies let themselves be influenced by Opaline? Dude, we don't even hear about the School of Friendship and what happened to it in G4. We don't even know where all of its teachings went. If you also missed Twilight School, leave a like in the video. But if you think that it doesn't make any difference in the new My Little Pony generation, tell me in the comments why, okay? Moving on. The Sun and the Moon. For those who are familiar with G4, you know that who control the Sun and the Moon were Celestia and Luna, right? And before them, the Unicorns did it, raising the Sun and the Moon with their magic. But it seems like we don't have this kind of thing in G5, since day and night appear naturally. Maybe Twilight back in the day kept using that amulet that Celestia gave to her after fixing it, or maybe she created another one from scratch in order to control day, night, the seasons, all automatically, and pass it to the future generations. New gen, new tech. I don't know about you guys, but seeing ponies using smartphones and selfie sticks, it's really weird for me. Something that we didn't see in the prior gen, when ponies sent each other letters or magical messages through books. That gave G4 a more medieval vibe, like if they were really from the past. Now ponies have dance clubs, social media, and even go live. But this technology for ponies isn't something new, since in G2 we had something like that with wireless phones, for example. New elements of harmony. You're mistaken if you think that G5 would discard or forget about the famous elements of harmony. They are in the series since episode 1 of G4, but instead of the known elements like honesty, kindness, joy, generosity, loyalty, and magic, we now have Pipp as confidence, Zipp as bravery, Izzy as creativity, Hitch as kindness, Misty as empathy, and Sunny as hope. But tell me, which would be your element of harmony? Comment it down below. I think that mine would be entertainment or creativity. City of Licorns. Recently, it was revealed in G5 that there is or was a city of Licorns called Skyros, the place where Celestia, Luna, and Opaline came from. This information wasn't present in G4, but of course that, as with the whole series, this leaves a huge plot hole, since if Celestia and Luna really came from Skyros, why did they say that a natural-born Licorn was beyond their comprehension? innovation. A new type of alicorn. In the 2021 movie, Sunny becomes a different type of alicorn. Instead of having real wings and a real horn, she has magical ones, appearing only when she activates this power. If she doesn't activate it, she remains with her Earth Pony appearance. That's totally different from what was shown to us in G4, where Twilight is sent to another magical plant by Celestia, being turned into a real alicorn. Not to mention that who turned Sunny into this fake alicorn were the magical crystals and not a supreme overpowered pony. A male protagonist. Before you say that Spike was part of the main protagonist group in G4, or that we had an episode with Shining Armor, Cheese Sandwich as protagonists, I'm talking about fixed protagonists. You know that back in G4 we only had girl protagonists, no male pony. But now we have Hitch in the group, and I kinda like the idea of having a male protagonist, since in G4 they aren't that explored. Do you like Hitch as one of the protagonists, or do you think that he inserted in a girls group doesn't suit the show? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments. Magical creatures. Besides ponies, G4 also was known for her mythological creatures, like griffins, minotaurs, chimeras, and many others. And there's something that lacks in G5. I know we have Allura, this winged leopard that looks a lot like Sphinx from G4, but so far that's it. We need to see more innovation, more new characters besides our dear ponies. Earth ponies magic. If you watched the New Generation movie till the end, you saw that the series left open the possibility of Earth ponies having some sort of magic, and that isn't something new, since in G4 we saw that T-Rex stole magic from any pony, being it winged, magical, or just terrestrial. The difference being that this new generation decided to dive deeper into their magic that seems to be connected to nature, which makes a lot of sense, since nature was always in the hands of these ponies, or actually their hooves. How come two series from the same universe be so different, right? Have you ever noticed that? Tell me which of these differences you didn't notice and caught you by surprise. And if you're not subscribed yet, nor left a like in the video, what are you waiting for? It's free, and you ended up winning. Thank you a lot for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!